Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You can see we are in a slightly different environment tonight than normally I would use. This is departure lounge at Bradley International Airport, Hartford Springfield, and we're supposed to be on a flight to Orlando, Florida, as part of my coaching duties here with the tennis team here at Post. And instead, we're experiencing a maintenance delay for whatever reason, so we've been here for a couple extra hours and just been told that we'll probably be getting out of here. It is now 10:30 p.m. Saturday night. We'll probably be getting out of here somewhere around 9:45 p.m. tomorrow morning, and we have the airline busily scurrying to get us a hotel room for the team because we've got to play when we get down to Orlando. And I think this is typical of some things that do go on in college sports, pro sports, things like that. So a little bit different. I thought I'd talk to you, then I'd take the opportunity to talk to you about where we went last week, what are we doing this week in your class. Last week was simply getting to know each other, getting to understand what's going on, and getting our feet wet back in the idea economics. Where are we thinking? What are we talking about? Is this big picture stuff? Is this things we can understand? Are there issues we need to get our hands around? And I haven't seen everything yet. It's still a little bit early. I think that the class probably will have some things done a little sooner. But it's the first week. Let's get it going. I'm really asking that you do watch these videos. They're important. So, identifying the issues, I want people to understand it's not just reading back what the text talks about. It's how do you think these are affecting the world of sport, and what do you see going on in the world of sport now? And some people have asked some very good questions. Some people I think are just a little bit fuzzy on what they want to learn or what they want to talk about. Really think about what are the big things in the world of sports that you think can be affected and that are driven by economic factors, either from the business of sports or things that are going on around that business. That's, I think, what's important. All right, this week you're going to look at something a little bit more specific, and it's how do professional sports teams make their money? We all think, well, it's a business. Well, yes, it is. And, well, how does that work? And we have some very specific things, and I'm using mostly the sport of football to take us through this conversation, because the NFL is generally considered by most experts to be one of the most well-run leagues ever. And I think it would do us well, and that we can see through some of these examples, how does the NFL work, what happens with it, and also some popular misconceptions that I'd like to see. For instance, look particularly when I have included some material there about ticket revenue. Look at where are the sources of the money that is involved in professional sports. And when you look at those videos and look at those graphics, I think it might change your mind a little bit, and I think we want to have some discussions about where those things are going. So that's what's really important. Where's the money coming from? How does it get there? What are the sources? What are some things that you may be learning that might be a little bit surprising to you? So all a little different, all a little unexpected. I think I'm going to probably have to augment this presentation as we get later in the week, because I understand that we just started recording in the middle of a plane unloading, so that was probably not the best thing to do. And thanks for your participation the first week. Let's see where we go from the next.